What's going on, guys? Got some flatworms in my tank. Instead of using the flatworm exit, decided to go to the LFS store and pick myself up a Melanurus wrasse. Um, they when I did research on it on the internet, they said that they eat flatworms. They clean up your other fish with parasites, and I've just always liked the way that they look. Really awesome looking fish and very active in the reef tank. So I most definitely recommend getting one of these guys. Decided to go ahead and take a trip to the local fish store. Went back to Saltwater Heaven in El Paso, Texas. Pretty sweet looking tank full of corals. And while I was there, I decided to look at some daisy polyps. This rock is covered with them, and I think they're pretty sweet. I was gonna get these on Reefs to Go, but thanks to Danny's Reef Tank, not no more. Um, got picked up the bicolor blenny right here. Really didn't know too much about him, except I just like the color of it. It was gray, and it has like a yellow tail and everything, and two little horns coming out of his head like whiskers. So it's pretty sweet. Excited to introduce him to the tank, and hopefully he gets along with all the other fishes in the tank and doesn't bother my coral and stuff like that. Walking by, I checked out my bicolor blenny hanging out in the middle of the GSP. I'm pretty surprised that the GSP didn't retract itself, but nonetheless, pretty cool little fish if it keeps on doing this stuff. Mainly noticed them hanging out in the middle of rocks, little like caves and stuff like that. This daisy polyps right here, I'm gonna go ahead and frag these. Of course, I'm gonna dip my stuff with the Coral RX. Also picked up some zoanthids, and attached to those zoanthids were some pallies. Got a question about this macroalgae on the rock. If you know if it's a good kind or not, let me know. I wasn't sure, so I just went ahead and pulled it just because of the, I thought it might be a colopra or something like that. While I was at the LFS store, I also picked up 5 additional margarita snails, and I just wanted to mention that the LFS ended up hooking it up for free. Anyways, guys, if you haven't done so, go ahead and hit that like button, hit that subscribe, and as always, thanks for watching. Take care.